much softer than normal, eh? When she goes in the trot like this, she's got, you know, a huge friggin' trot. Even at the slow speed, you know. She covers a lot of ground. Good. It's interesting because she has a lot of the same characteristics as a standardbred type horse that has his legs out behind him a little bit. If you can get him to trot a little slow, which is sometimes a trick, but even if they're going a little faster, when you come to a certain speed, when you're bringing her back, she falls into that kind of running walk, kind of a quick. You see it there?
I didn't.
She doesn't come down and just take a step.
Yeah.
She kind of falls into it and gets quick with her feet.
That's supposed to be one of their natural gaits, but...
Good girl. What, that walk?
That running walk.
Yeah, well, it is kind of, you can see it there because she'll fall into it. She'll go into it a lot sooner than another horse would, as far as walking. You know, another horse would go slower, 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 and then walk.
Yeah.
She goes a little slower, walk, yeah? Because she's able to almost do that running walk. And I suppose if you were sitting on her and you had her up a little bit, she'd do it right there.
Yeah.
You know. See, when she's like this, she's gorgeous, you know?
Yeah.
She'd be a little softer in her neck, but she hasn't really learned how to relax the neck and just go down and stay on the vertical.
Part of that is my fault, you know?
Kind of let her reach down a little lower right here. A little lower, a little softer, kind of quarter horsey neck, you know?
Yeah.
Because if you get her up like this, she kind of starts breathing fire a little bit. This is not that up.
Pretty.
But you see what she does when she gets into that posture, right? Or in that frame. She starts thinking, cranking up, you know. And that's where it's hard to slow down unless you know, just toss her all the reins. It don't matter where her nose is. See where she goes down here a little bit?
Yeah.
And she gets a little bit behind the vertical right there, but so you can put her. You can see right there what she did. So you can put her with her neck in any position you really want her to be. If you want her to do a little dressage, pull her together a little bit, shorten her up. If you want her to go be a trail horse, just conserve the energy and let's have a nice hack, then you let her out a little bit, you know, let her go down and relax.
That's what we've been doing.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to, not physically, well yeah, maybe a little bit, but to do this little dressage thing where I'm constantly taking and giving, because she doesn't hold it.
Yeah. she's more comfortable with, otherwise she wouldn't do it, right? I think.
Makes sense.
I might be totally fucking wrong. I don't know. I might be totally wrong. But, I mean, for you, what you want to do, you don't want to show it, just have a nice horse. So whatever she does is probably the most comfortable spot for her, right? As long as she's not all wired up, you know?
Yeah.
She's cranked up one day and she's like breathing fucking fire when you bring her out of the barn. Then she may go into that.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of days like that anymore.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of it this morning thanks to some electricity, but
What I'm trying to do is get her to stretch a little bit out without going faster. Oh, honey, what are you doing?
when I'm riding her, I can say slow trot,
Right.
and she'll do it.
Right. Yeah, well, you have a little more. You have a little more control when you're riding.
Yeah.
You got your legs, your feet, you know, flush your hands, flush your voice. So you got a lot more
Right.
than we do right here, you know. And basically, I mean, what I do with the long line is just basically all the time with the younger, greater horses is just reconfirming what I want when I put them to the carriage or when you ride them, you know. And if she's gonna trot more than she does the Tennessee walking thing, for me, it's just like Strider. When he goes into that, his nice trot, he's got a big, floaty, nice, and rhythmical. Same with her. But when they go into that, now she hasn't done it yet. She only did it a little bit at one time when I first.
Scrambly thing.
She cantered a little bit, and I brought her down, and she
Yeah,
did
and
it.
then
Then she did the single foot thing or whatever. You know. But I mean, the secret of this was also to make her comfortable in the mouth, not to get into her face too much. But if you start cranking on her, something you're doing probably with the rider, and she thinks I want to canter here. Take a hold of her a little bit more or something. I don't know. But she's thinking canter right now. This girl. And I'm not.
it's over there.
That was a bug. Bug just flew in front of her face. Yeah. But that canter, a little slower, you know.
Yeah.
Just ease up, little girl, because she always wants to go 9,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, she does. And it's fun.
It's fun. Oh, yeah, but it'd be fun to have gears, wouldn't it? Like a slow gear, a middle gear, and
Yeah.
a fast gear.
Yeah.
So you could kind of regulate her a little bit?
It would be.
It's not like the Calgary Stampede, let's go. This is where she wants to pull, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Right. Up. See? Good. Yes, you can. Something about this with her, she wants to just go, you know? Good girl. No, I haven't really seen you since you got back from your trip. When you went to Switzerland or something?
Yeah.
Is that where you went?
Yeah.
Was that good? Fun?
Then we went to North Carolina. So I haven't seen you all summer.
You did what?
We went to North Carolina too.
Oh,
Also,
what'd you do up there?
2 weeks in Switzerland and a week in North Carolina.
Where?
North Carolina, 2 weeks in Switzerland and a week in North Carolina.
Where did you go in Carolina?
We went to um, no, what's it called? Just south of Asheville.
Asheville.
Where the heck were we?
Not at the beach, right?
No. My kids went to camp.
Oh, yeah. Which camp was it, remember?
Falling Creek. It's in Tuxedo, North Carolina.
My son went there. Not to that camp, but he went one near there. Near Asheville. For a couple.
Hendersonville, that's the name of the town.
What was that?
Hendersonville.
Hendersonville, yeah, okay. See where she is here? Okay. Get that.
Starts looking around.
See how when she goes a little slower in the trot, she wants to break into the walk a little bit. Good. You go right there, I like it. Good. 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 There.
You'll be tired today, madam.
Put her neck a little bit down, a little bit open, you know,
Yeah.
in her jaw.
How do I do that without pulling harder on her mouth?
Well, I'm not pulling harder on her mouth.
But I mean, how do I do that when I'm riding?
Well, you have to bend her. You have to go on more radiuses, huh? Circles. Just get on the posting trot and just doesn't have to be a real tight circle.
Like around trees and...
No, just on a big circle, like
Yeah.
at least this size.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's boring in here.
Huh?
Boring in here.
In here.
Yeah.
Oh no, but you can do it out wherever. And then do a couple circles and see that she gets here, and just good girl, just nice. But it's slowing her down. That's, I think with these walking horses, it's a lot the same as like, the standardbreeds. They're just built a little bit out behind them so they can do that. Evidently, I'm not totally sure about that, but I think, just what I'm seeing, what she does,
Yeah. Well,
So.
I'm thrilled that she's gotten a little muscled up and she's calming down. And
Oh, Christ, yeah. I mean, you could rattle this bitch up in about 2 seconds, you know? You could fire her up easy, but it's keeping her quiet. That's, fire her up, that's not the problem.
it's fun.
Huh?
It's fun.
It's fun, because you fire her up. I can tell, you get a big smile on your face.
Today we played
You can go
cowboy.
fire across the field.
We played cowboy.
A bit more.
Kind of jumpy for being tired, Koda.
There. Then she wants to break, but, at the beginning she's running or rushing.
Yeah.
And then she comes back, and then when we go slow, she wants to fall out, But that's all right. I'm getting the education doing this horse. Like shit. That's the only walking horse I ever did. He didn't trot at all. I guess he was in a. Tennessee walking stable and actually shown the horse,
I don't even know if she's 100% Tennessee Walker. She was.
Yeah, who knows?
Mountain horse.
You don't know what.
Spotted mountain horse or Kentucky saddle horse or.
Yeah. Well, if she come out of Kentucky that way, she's got to have some walking horse in her.
Fancy name for mutt. The double registered mutt. We don't care, do we, Koda?
No, but she's going a lot better. Not so fucking wigged out about everything,
Closed them earlier. On the ground or on top of her?
Last set of canner, you got a hold of her pretty good, don't you?
You mean when I asked for her to go?
Yeah. To go to the canner.
You mean that's what you think that she's doing here? That you're pulling in and she thinks you mean to go? I have to think about that. If I'm doing it, it's involuntary.
Trotting fast. Trotting fast. Trotting fast, and you hold on to her and push her a little bit with your legs or your voice or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm doing.
And you kind of run her into it. It's not like she's just...
Yeah, probably.
If she gets too quick, because I can feel it, she wants to get... When I take a hold of her a little bit more...
She wants to go?
Like if she gets a little faster and I want to slow her down a little bit there, then she thinks now it's time to canter. And she gets faster instead of...
I think that's what they're trying to do
slower.
When they do their thing too.
Yeah, a little bit. They got a hold of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're... Come on, good girl. Good girl. But they're also, you know, they got those big fucking humongous bits in their mouths too.
Yeah.
You know? With the big long shanks on them and stuff.
It really is. I brought some other stuff. Take some water. That's okay. I'll try to work on that because I don't want her to feel that way.
Try to, when you do canter, try it on the circle. You're doing it on the straight line most of the time. You know, I can tell. And you're running her off her feet, and then she finally canters. And then we're going 1,000. I know. I didn't fall off the shrimp boat yesterday. You know?
You know, this even had alcohol in it.
I know. I can touch her ear.
Yeah,
I can touch her ear too, little bitch. Little bitch. That one day, boy, I had time getting her bridle on her.
Yeah, I can bet I know which day that was.
It was a long time ago.
She wouldn't let me put a bridle on her.
I was real gentle with her. I mean, because I knew she didn't like it. I remembered it. And I just pat her a little bit. And when I try to get near that ear, oh boy.
Ask Sue. I was taking the bridle apart, putting it on piece by piece, and then putting the bit on last.
Yeah, she was quite pissy.
Of her putting the bridle on one day. That is the funniest thing, but she won't let me put it up on YouTube.
No, I won't. I'm just incredibly embarrassed. I love you, sweetheart.